I'd like to call the meeting to order at 7:08. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Here on the phone.
Commissioner Brogan,
Here.
Commissioner Yauer,
Here.
Commissioner Janik, President Wright.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States of
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
One
one nation,
under God.
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, before we get started, I'd like to entertain a motion to excuse Commissioner Janik from the meeting. As we know, Commissioner Janik's mourning the death of his brother, and we want to pass on our condolences to Rich and his family through an obviously tough time. So I take a motion to excuse Commissioner Janik?
Oh,
Motion.
yeah, I'll second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Thank you. Next up, introduction of guests. Well, we don't know who's out there in Zoom land, but we welcome you to our board meeting. If you are, thank you for being here. Director Janda, do we have any topics from the floor? Sorry, you're muted, Jeff. I assume that's no?
No.
Okay, thank you. Next up, I entertain a motion for approval of the agenda.
Motion.
I second it.
Okay, roll call, please.
Commissioner Brogan,
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Aye.
Commissioner Yauer,
Aye.
President Wright.
Aye. Next up is the finance report. Commissioner Yauer.
Okay, can you just give me a minute? The attachment is not opening.
Okay.
Just 1 second, please. I know we received an amended version of the budget. Okay, so it opened now. The first is the monthly expenditures and payroll, and we all have copies of it. So any questions or comments on that? No? Okay. And the next one is the tentative 2020 to 2021 budget and appropriation ordinance for 2020-04-01-0. Any comments or questions on that?
Being none, I entertain a motion for approval of the, oh, we don't have to vote on this, do we? Or,
No, you just have to authorize the posting of it.
okay.
So just the motion. to
Okay,
post.
so that's it for the finance report then.
You know, I just need to entertain a motion for approval of posting the tentative 2020-2021 budget and appropriation ordinance.
Motion.
Okay, so moved.
Okay, roll call, please.
Who seconded?
Ray seconded.
Who motioned? Brogan?
Commissioner Brogan.
Okay. Commissioner Brogan,
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Aye.
Commissioner Yauer,
Aye.
President Wright.
Aye. Thank you, Commissioner Yauer. Next up is policy and planning report. Commissioner Brogan.
Adoption of resolution 202401, adopting temporary rules for public comments during the governor's declaration of emergency. Do we have any questions, or Jeff, would you like to go into that a little?
Be glad to, sir. It was recommended through our legal that we adopt, since we're doing virtual meetings, other ways for people to participate. And since we're asking people to be able to participate, while we're speaking, I'm monitoring both my email, I have the chat function on, and my phone. This sets some rules if people want to participate. The first part of it is all the legalese of the resolution itself. Exhibit A gives people the option of leaving a voicemail. It also gives the option of an email to myself or to participate during the chat via real-time phone conference. And that goes into a little further explanation on the next page.
Mhm.
I'd entertain a motion for approval of adoption resolution 2020-04-01-R, adopting temporary rules for public comment during the governor's declaration of emergency.
So moved.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brogan,
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Aye.
Commissioner Yower,
Aye.
President Wright.
Aye. Next up, I'd entertain a motion for approval of the consent agenda.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brogan,
Aye.
Commissioner Armstrong,
Aye.
Commissioner Yower,
Aye.
President Wright.
Aye. Okay, moving along. Next up, correspondence. Does any commissioner have any correspondence they wish to share?
Mhm.
Hearing-
Have we gotten any correspondence from any residents about parks or that sort of thing?
We have not. We've gotten some correspondence back from some of the staff members thanking us for the 2 weeks that we paid them and all the information we're sending out to them.
Okay. Next up, departments and directors report.
Okay, so for brevity tonight, I'm going to handle the report for all three of us. Excuse me. So while this has all been going on, and I know I've been sending out pretty much weekly updates, our crisis team has been meeting weekly virtually. We'll be meeting again tomorrow, and we review everything. From a supplies point of view, we've been searching for, we have found some masks. We'll be picking those up tomorrow or Thursday. Gloves as we need them, disinfectant wipes, and additional disinfectants have been ordered. Weekly, we have some staffing needs are being evaluated weekly. As you know, we furloughed about 172 employees. We are bringing some people back slowly. We do have some mowing that needs to start in the parks. We also have somebody checking the barn rental reservations, which, interesting enough, this month has brought in about $35,000, even though we're closed, for future payments. Payroll status, we've got 43 unemployment claims that have been received and processed. Our normal operations salary wages are about $84,000 to $90,000. The April 10th gross wages were $59,474, and tomorrow, this Friday's April 24th will be $40,714.29. So we are seeing some savings there, which will help us in the long run. We went over the budget a little bit, as you know, tonight. You had a second copy that was sent to you this morning. We were trying to make sure that we had a copy for at least the weekend in your board packet. Today, I did talk with Commissioner Armstrong, answered a few questions she had. Commissioner, if you saw on the update, I did send in some notes in that to help explain a few more things in there. But that is a work in progress, and as they're saying right now, Governor Pritzker's saying we might have to keep in closed session or social distancing and be closed through mid-May. So the budget's going to be constantly changing as we look at that. I've also been working on the SWOT analysis, which I know originally you asked for in April, but with everything else going on, it's been kind of delayed. Paderma sent us a check to help us out of our property casualty line item. They did that to all members. It was a little more than $9,000. Little Creek Farm and Sherman rent checks have also been deposited. The total for all three of those is about $15,000. So we do have some revenue coming in. Weekly, I meet with the NWSRA directors virtually. We keep informing each other what's going on and what's going on, everything else. I'm in contact with the village manager every other week. We have our marketing people sending out SPD updates on a weekly basis, sometimes more than that. Related to the budget again, we did renew our fire alarm contracts, and we did see a 10% discount in the renewals for the next 5 years. Staff, our parks guys are still consistently checking the parks and facilities on a daily basis. And then last two things is a pre-construction meeting was held for Commissioners Park. The contracts have been sent to the attorney for final approval. When they get back, we'll have those ready for signatures. And then lastly, with the AAP, and this is one of the thank yous we got, is for the cost of $305, I was able to extend our employee assistant program to all of our staff, all of our part-time and seasonal as well, until June 15th. So I think for the $1.85 per person, that was a very good deal that we got on that. So, but that would complete my report.
Jeff,
Director Janda.
Yes.
Next up,
how is HR doing with the unemployment? Are they able to keep up with
Yes.
everything that's going on?
Yes, everything is up to date. I get a weekly update of the status of whoever has filed. Unemployment consultants who handles it for Paderma and us has been sending us secondary requests just to make sure the people's still off. So we have to update every week. And I have Elizabeth and Sherry working on that in tandem with Rose so that we have up-to-date wages and everything that's been paid out.
Okay. Okay, excellent.
Thank you, Director Janda. Next up is Commissioner's Report. Just so, because I can't see faces and everything except for Rick's. I'll just say your name. If you have anything to say, please do so. And we'll just go down the line. Commissioner Armstrong?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I
Commissioner
think I
Yower?
No, nothing at this time. Just everybody stay home and stay safe, please.
Thank you. Commissioner Brogan?
I did see that the potential of opening up gyms is possible. And I'm not really sure on if that would mean us, Jeff.
I have to look more into that. I know that I've read some stuff on it, and then there's also some stuff I've talked with Commissioner Wright about. Some of the stuff could be September, the way they're talking about it.
Yeah, they were showing the White House rules of re-entering, I think in phase 2, Rick. That might be a possibility, but phase 1 is still going through no more than having 50 people, and we're not close to that yet. So it's probably looking late summer, early fall. Now that could change, obviously, but that's just going by what reading between the lines and listening to when people are saying this is going to be moved. That seems to be not as quick.
And go ahead, finish.
No, I'm fine.
And are we, I know we have some people that file for unemployment, and we have the same issues where I'm working, but I just wonder if you're having conferences on Zoom or whatever platform you use that are talking to the employees that are not working here to keep everybody, just to check on everybody, make sure how everything's going and keep them updated and just keeping in contact with our people. Are we doing that, or we
I've
plan on doing
what
it?
I've been doing on about a weekly basis. I send out an update via email to everybody. And even on the
Good.
last email, I've asked people, hey, some of the emails we have bounced back, phone numbers. If you've talking to somebody, ask them if they've gotten an email from us. And we've had a couple people actually contact us and give us updated information. So.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, and hey, just listen, this is a tough situation. We're gonna have to hunker down, and so God knows what taxes we're gonna be getting from people if they're unable to pay. And this is, I'm not sure any of us were ready for a pandemic, even though that we knew the possibilities this would happen. And wish everybody well, and God bless everybody.
Thank you, Commissioner Brogan. Next up, just two things. One, people have been very impressed with the Facebook and the Instagram pages with the park date update, especially with the COVID-19 cases. I had people, when I've shared it on my wall, people have asked me where to find it, and then I've connected them to the village to also get on their newsletter so they get the weekly updates. But it's very well received, so thank you. And the final thing is, once again, passing on prayers and condolences to Commissioner Janik and his family. Losing any family member is tough, and I know that he's been looking after his brother for a long time, and I know it's a very tough situation he's in. So I just want to pass on our condolences to Rich and his family. Next up, new business. We have discussion and consideration of posting 2020 21 tentative budget appropriation ordinance, which, did we do that already?
We did that.
So we don't have to
Mhm.
worry about that. And then the other one was discussion and consideration. We already did that as well.
We did both.
So look, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
Oh,
would,
I second it.
I make a motion for Sherry not laughing.
Who made a motion?
Ray,
Who's seconding?
I'll do, go let Adriana do it.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, I'll do it.
all right.
All right. Look,
Got it.
everybody, be safe out there. Oh, sorry. Roll call. I mean, all in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Bye.
Everybody, be safe out there. Be good. Catch you all
Thank
later.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Take care, everybody. Everybody.
In the recording, Joe?